Hey guys, it's Lainey. So today when I was getting ready, I was thinking back to my wedding, and then my look just kind of came together, and I thought, oh, this would be such a pretty summer look for a wedding, for a bridal look. I did my own makeup for my wedding. I did have my hair done because hair is something that really stresses me out. But I wanted to share with you a few of my tips and tricks on how to save money your wedding day, because weddings are so crazy expensive, even when you're trying to not make them expensive. So my first tip is, if you're doing more of a relaxed wedding, which mine was beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it had a relaxed feel to it. It was a summer wedding, and I wanted everyone to feel comfortable, including myself. I'm not a black tie kind of person. I love glam, but I don't want anything stuffy. I want to be comfortable. So my first thing is, for a relaxed bridal hairdo, if you want to do it on your own, you're trying to save money, a hair wand, or if you don't want to buy a hair wand, your regular curling iron, but wrap your hair around it. If you have a regular curling wand, don't use the little tong thing, I don't know the word, to roll your hair. Wrap your hair around. Now, if you're wanting more of a classic look, take the wand or curling iron and your hair, like a small section, and you're going to want to, I'm not doing this right, sorry. I wish my camera was fancy and had one of those screens. Wrap your hair towards your face. If you wrap your hair towards your face, this isn't on, just so you guys know, I'm just showing you. If you wrap it towards your face, it's going to give you a very classic look. It's going to really frame your face and give that vintage, classic hairstyle. If you wrap the hair with the wand or curling iron away from your face, you're going to have more of what I have today, which is a more playful and relaxed wave. My other tips are, depending on how long your hair is, mine is just past shoulder length. If you want to keep some length to your hair, because extensions are expensive, and I know I couldn't put that in my wedding budget, when you start to curl the bottom layer of your hair, grab a little wider section. It's going to keep the curl from being too tight, which is going to take away length, and also start about halfway down the shaft of your hair. If you start up at the root and use small sections, you're going to have a very tight curl, and that's going to pull your hair up. But by starting halfway down, you're going to keep some of that length. So that's one small tip. Also, my other tip is using Aussie hairspray. I believe it's called Freeze It. It is so high-powered and strong. It's super cheap. It's like $4 at Walmart, but it works amazing. So then after you wave your hair, spray a very light spray on the waves immediately after, and then sit and let them cool. When they're totally cool, just take your hands and loosely tussle. That doesn't sound right. Lightly separate your waves. And then you can take just a wavy hair into a bridal look with really cheap clips from Walmart, Walgreens, any drugstore, with a diamond on the end or a pearl, whatever fits your style and your fashion, and then take 3 sections of hair and loosely pull them back on each side of your hair. Just 3 sections. And I was going to actually use some, and mine broke right before this. I was so upset. I love those clips. But 3 sections, like here, here, and then here, and just loosely pin them back, and you can even pull a few hairs down and let them hang and frame your face. And that's going to take just a normal, cute, wavy hairstyle and turn it into a very, very beautiful bridal look for super cheap. And then for makeup, I did my own makeup because I'm comfortable with that. And again, do what makes you feel beautiful and comfortable on your wedding day. I knew I wouldn't feel confident and I'd be more stressed if I did my own hair. So that one, I did have someone style for me. But my own makeup, I thought, for $100 and some, I can go out and get new products that are going to last, or I can pay somebody else. So I'm still using many of the products that I bought for my wedding almost a year ago today. So definitely do a primer. I recommend Smashbox, that's backwards, Smashbox Photo Finish. It works really, really well. If you don't want to spend extra money, get the travel size, which is actually a better deal, because if you bought 2 of these, you'd get more product than if you bought the full size. There's a little tip for you. If you have, like me, any acne scarring, use a BB cream or a CC cream, and that's going to help just balance out your skin tone and give you a good base. And use a beauty blender or a good makeup brush. I recommend the beauty blender, and there are some dupes out there that are really work well too. It just takes your face up a whole level. And if you're going to buy anything for day of, I so recommend Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. This stuff lasts insanely long. I got ready in the morning, my wedding day, and at 2 a.m. my makeup was still on. I could not believe it. We got married in August. It was so hot outside taking our pictures. Midwest humidity, hello. Still looked awesome at 2 a.m. And this though is full coverage. That was one thing for me with my acne scarring. I wanted to feel so confident, and I knew I wouldn't if my blemishes and acne scarring was showing. This foundation will cover anything, but be careful, too much will make you look cakey. Day of, I use Tarte bronzer for my contour because this is not shimmery, it's not too warm. You can use, there's lots of dupes for that out there to save you money, or if you already have a contour palette, go with that. Like, find ways to not have to buy new products unless it's something you really feel like, okay, I'm not going to feel great on my special day if I don't have this certain product. So another way to save money is with the, like I've talked about before, Physicians Formula Warm Nudes palette. I used that today for a little bit of highlighting. And then for my contour today, I used the bronze on top of a little bit of my Cocoa Contour palette, and it made the craziest line. I had to soften it, but I mean, this works amazing for your contour. If you want to contour just the slightest, littlest amount with a small brush like this, creates such a strong line that can be blended out and make a beautiful contour. My favorite blush I wish I would have known about for my wedding is Flower from Walmart in this pink color. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And it's a powder to liquid. It's like magic. On your brush it looks like a powder. As soon as you put it on your face, it sets like a liquid. I don't understand how it works, but it's crazy awesome. Be careful though, very pigmented. That's what I use today. And then, oh, and if you do want to brighten your face, a lighter concealer or a foundation from, most people, if you're like me, your skin tone changes throughout the year. So if you have even a foundation from winter, when you're a little bit lighter toned, just use that to brighten, you know, just to add a little more to your contour. Or if you want to go out and get a palette, you can, but you don't need to. You probably already have a concealer that's a little bit lighter or a foundation that's a little bit lighter stashed away in your makeup bag. Sorry, my camera hates me. That's okay. I want a new one. It's just not in the budget right now. So, for your eyebrows, I personally use all the time the CoverGirl brow pencil. Seriously, I've had this forever. It works really well. That's what I used today. Or if you want a little bit softer look, the e.l.f. eyebrow kit works really well. But let's focus on the window to your soul on your wedding day. Alright, anyways, I'm not going to be cheesy. Maybe just a little. e.l.f. For this today, I'm calling like an antique bridal eye. Honestly, to me that's what it looks like. It's like an antique-y rose. It looks so pretty, and it's so easy. You might already have dupes at home, and if you don't, you can find ones for super cheap at the drugstore. So this is the e.l.f. Lustrous Wear Gel Eyeshadow. Don't ever smell it though. It smells horrible. Horrible. That's besides the point. It works really well as an eyeshadow base, and that's what I did, going all the way up to my brow. And then, because we want to keep it simple on the wedding day, as simple as possible, I got this in my Ipsy. For $10, you get 5 products. This could have been Birchbox. I get both. I confused it too. But anyways, I got this in my monthly subscription. I can't remember which one. And this is the Nick-Ack New York. I don't think I'm saying that right. But it's a 4-color palette, and it's amazing. Like, I would buy this. And I don't say that often about what comes in my monthly subscription, but this is something I would actually buy when I run out. The good thing about this is once you put on that e.l.f. base, this is all you need right in here. I took only one brush besides the sponge brush that comes in this. I took just a fluffy brush with the lightest color here, and I covered all of my eye up into about a pinky's width from my eyebrow. I wanted that much to be that white from the e.l.f. Gel eyeshadow. So then I just coated the rest of my eyelid, and then we're done with that brush. And now we're on to the brush that comes in this palette. And next it's like 1, 2, 3, and 4. You just follow the actual palette. I went in with that light pink and did the inner, I hope the lighting's okay, I can't tell, the inner corner of my eye into about halfway, and then I go to the next color, this kind of dusty rose, and do the outer half of my eye. And then to give it a little sultry, a little smoke, nothing too crazy, very soft and very feminine still, we take that dark kind of lilac, I don't know what color this is. It's kind of like got a purpley tone, but it's kind of it's like a purple brown mixture. I'm really not sure what to call that. It's still got that antique-y tone like all of these in this palette do. And if you want to know, this one is called, it doesn't say, it just says Quad Eyeshadow. Sorry guys, I don't know what color this one falls under. So then just take a little bit of that on the brush, blow off the excess, and make like a slight V on just the lash line, and then up just a little. And I can't see what I'm doing because I don't have a fancy camera. I'm gonna grab my mirror. So just with a slight V shape there, and then softly blending it out, and that gives you that soft, sultry, smoky appearance to your eye. It's still very soft and feminine though. And I will say one thing I wish I would have got, and I'm gonna get, is e.l.f. makes an eyeshadow shield that sits under your eye. It's like on a stick. That would be great for your wedding day because fallout sucks. That's the one complaint I have today about this, is I'm seeing a little fallout. So that eyeshadow shield tongue twister for $3 could be worth it for your wedding day because it could make or break your stress level. And then I take this Me eye pencil in Amethyst, which I know you're like, oh, purple, but it almost on the eye is like a warm brown. It's really pretty, and with the rosy shades of the eyeshadow, I love it. I just softly lined the lower lashes and the upper, connecting them on the outer corner, just softly, not doing a wing or anything, but just softly connecting them. And I love the way this looks. It's so soft and so feminine. Perfect for a wedding. Then I just go in with my Ulta Amped Lashes that I got in a freebie bag for spending $20 there a couple months ago, which this works really well. And I think it's only like $10 actually, which is a good deal. Apply your mascara. My wedding day, I got a free sample when I bought something at Sephora of They're Real by Benefit. That is an amazing mascara. I think the lighting's changing. I'm sorry if it looks really funny. And then for lips, to keep it simple, NYX. If you want a more natural bridal look, whatever's your style, do what makes you feel awesome. It's your special day. NYX Butter Gloss. This is in Apple Strudel, and it's just so glossy. It's smooth, it's not sticky, and it really just makes your natural lip color just really shine through. It's nothing overpowering. For my wedding day, I wanted a bold look, and I love pink, so this is what I did. This Stila Long Day, or All Day, Stay All Day liquid lipstick in Fiore. It's amazing. It really works. It did not get on my husband. Even when we kissed after our vows, he did not have a kiss mark. It works so well. 1 second. I have a sample I got in my Ipsy or Birchbox because I can't remember which one. This is Bella, and I will show you the difference if you want a bold lip. I personally like Fiore better. It's bold, but not too in your face. But again, it's your wedding day. Do whatever you want, whatever makes you feel good. And my final tip that I think is the utmost important is get a good setting spray. Urban Decay's Up All Night or D-Slick. If you're oily, I use D-Slick. Spray this on your face about 3 times. Keep your eyes closed, fan it. I don't open my eyes until it's dry. And this will be the final touch to make it happen again. My camera stinks. I'm sorry. But this will be the final piece that makes your face stay all day. Alright guys, thank you. Talk soon.